Perhaps you've already built a beautiful form, created a high-converting landing page, and the leads are starting to roll in. But what if you keep getting incorrect email addresses and unreachable, clearly fake phone numbers? It's beyond frustrating for a start, but it can begin to seem that every other lead is unreachable. However, with lead verification, you can verify phone numbers and email addresses and know for sure that every lead you've got is valid. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Colin, and today I'm going to tell you all about the various methods of verifying leads and how you can do it yourself. Now, you may be wondering, why does this even matter? What is the point of validating leads in the first place? Well, for me, there are three key benefits. Number one, improved conversion rates. By ensuring that your sales and marketing teams are working with actual leads, you can increase the likelihood of conversion and ultimately boost your bottom line. Two, reduced wasted resources. By weeding out inaccurate or fraudulent leads, you save time, money, and other valuable resources that would have otherwise been wasted on a wild goose chase. And three, better targeting. By verifying and enriching your lead data, you can gain a deeper understanding of your target audience and then tailor your sales and marketing efforts accordingly. Please like and subscribe if you're yet to. There are timestamps in this video if you want to skip ahead. Otherwise, let's dive right in. Let's start with a definition so we are crystal clear on what we're talking about here. The reality is that validation and verification are two distinct processes that contribute to the quality of your leads. Believe it or not. Validation checks whether the data provided by your leads, like email addresses or phone numbers, are in the correct format and appear to be valid. Verification goes a step further by confirming that the information is accurate and up to date using external sources like databases or APIs. The primary goal of a lead validation process is to filter out obviously incorrect or nonsensical inputs, improving the overall quality of your leads. For example, Dave at Batista is clearly an invalid email address. On the other hand, lead verification ensures that the contact information you've got is not just in the correct format, but also accurate and reliable, which enables your sales, marketing teams to reach out to potential customers with confidence. Validation and verification. So now that we've established the difference, let's talk about the different types of the latter: bulk and real-time verification. Each method has their own merits and drawbacks, so it's clear that we need to understand the difference and then determine which one is best for your business needs. Bulk verification first. As the name suggests, this is the process of verifying a large batch of leads at once. This method is usually employed when there's a huge influx of data from a specific source, like a trade show, a webinar, or an email campaign. Bulk can be an efficient way to clean up your lead database and ensure that the data you're working with is accurate and up to date. To do this, you simply need to find a service provider like UpLead or Neverbounce, then upload a CSV or spreadsheet of your leads to be processed in bulk or via an integration with your CRM. You'll then get a summary of your data that looks a little something like this, showing you verified email addresses and highlighting bad leads in one handy report. The second type of verification is real-time, which, as the name suggests, means verifying leads as they come in. This method is ideal for businesses that generate leads continuously, such as through website forms or ad campaigns. To further split out the real-time category, there are three possible ways of verifying leads in real time: API method, OTP method, or as the lead enters your database. Let's go into these three in more detail. Alright, first up, the API method. By connecting your form via an API data provider like Twilio or ZeroBounce, it's possible to verify leads as customers type in your form, as you can see here with Growform's Twilio integration. Essentially what's happening is, as the user enters their details, your system is checking via real-time API with one of the providers that the details are valid, and the user is then prompted to re-enter their email or phone number if it isn't. This method of lead validation has a significant benefit. It is completely invisible to users who provide legitimate contact details, meaning there's no impact on your form's conversion rate. However, this is very technically challenging. You need to set up an API connection between your system and the third-party verification service and provide for various eventualities and error codes according to their documentation. The solution here to verify leads in real time is to use Growform, more on that later, and simply ensure that this functionality is enabled on your account. Next up, the OTP method, one-time password. I'm sure we're all familiar with this. You enter your phone number or email and a short passcode or password is then sent to your details. The only way you can proceed is then by entering said code. And without having access to the number or email, it's impossible for the user to continue with the form. And if they've entered a fake number or a fake email, hey presto, you have weeded out a fake lead. There is one significant drawback to this method, which again, I'm sure we all know well. It can cause some customers to drop out of the process, customers who otherwise would have provided correct contact details. I myself did that just this morning. Advocates of this approach argue that the benefit, every lead being verified, outweighs the cost, some leads dropping out. But we have seen this method significantly reduce volume, so generally we wouldn't recommend it. One scenario in which this could work is if your form promises something very worthwhile, such as a detailed appraisal or a personalized report. With this in place, customers will be more likely to jump through the necessary hoops. The final real-time method is verifying a lead as it hits your database. This is real-time in the sense that it happens the moment a lead lands, but it does take place after the user has provided their information. Compared to the other two methods of verification, this method is different in that if an invalid lead is provided, the customer does not get the chance to provide a valid one. For this to work, you need to connect your CRM with the third-party integration like Zapier. There's a link on how to do that in the video description. I did say I would talk about this, and if you've got this far, you may now be thinking, well, this all sounds good, Colin, and it makes sense, but how on earth am I meant to set all of that up myself on my form builder? Well, at Growform, we've done the hard work for you with real-time API verification ready for you to put to the test with forms designed to help you get better, more higher quality leads. To start with, there's a free 14-day free trial. It only requires your email address, put that credit card away, and you get full access to what Growform can do, which beyond real-time verification includes reams of ready-made form templates, full customization, conditional logic, much more. Don't take my word for it. Check out that fortnight trial, which is in the video description. Fortnight long trial. A fortnight trial is a different industry entirely. And on that note, it is time for me to end. Thank you very much for watching. I trust you have followed this, you've understood it, but if there is anything that you're unclear about or unsure of, put it in the comments and someone from the team will get back to you. All right, I am going to go and take some pictures in the snow now. I will see you again in another video down the line. Bye.